Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, and today we are going to study 1st and 2nd October 2025 VIB news and in the form of MCQs so that it's easy to learn and it's fun learning and it's easy to remember. If you are new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Join our Telegram channel for compilations and PDFs, and also you can watch our previous lectures too in the playlist. Right. So without wasting any other time, let us start with our first question that says, yes. So first news is relating to mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. Now when I taught you budget session, I took budget session also, and I have taught in agriculture schemes also this mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. ये हमने 2 to 3 times पढ़ लिया है. So once again let us just see this what's there in the news. So it says that India has implemented now finally this mission. So mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. So let us now read basics about this mission. That says mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. The mission time duration is from 2025-26 to 2030-31. Again a very important news from NABARD exam point of view. So now this mission, first we'll talk about basics. That says that India is largest producer and consumer of pulses, but India's demand is still more than that of supply, so we have to import pulses, and therefore India accounts for 15 to 20% of consumption, which causes dependency on global markets. Because हम pulses में largest producer हैं, no doubt, consumer है, no doubt, but हमारी demand फिर भी supply से काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, and we're not able to fulfill that demand. Because of that, there is also a heavy dependence of pulses on imports, right? And pulses are key of nutritional security, soil health and sustainable agriculture, also nitrogen fixation. This we have learned in our static lectures too. To address import dependency, ensure price stability and boost farmer income, this mission that's called as Atmanirbharta in pulses was launched in the budget 2025-26 that caters 3 pulses, right? And these are tuar, urad and moong. Now what are mission highlights? So implementation period would be of 6 years, that is 2025-26 to 2030-31. The financial outlay is 11,440 crores. So 11,440 crore rupees is the outlay, and target is that we want to achieve self-sufficiency in pulses by 2030-31. Production target is 350 lakh tons by 2030-31. Yield target is 1130 kg per hectares, and area under pulses expand to 310 lakh hectares, additional 35 lakh hectares via crop diversification, rice fallow areas and intercropping. So आपको इसमें क्या याद रखना है? You have to remember this, that the production target क्या है हमारा जो pulses को relating है. So our production target is 350 lakh tons, that is by 2030-31, that is in the 6 years. Yield target, we want productivity to be increased. So हम चाहते हैं हमारा target, yield target बढ़े, तो yield target is 1130 kg per hectares. And area under pulses, so area under pulses have expanded to 310 lakh hectares and additional 35 lakh hectares via crop diversification, rice fallow areas and intercropping. So we want also to expand our area under pulses to 310 lakh hectares. So these are our production and area expansion targets. Now what does the mission say? So mission says 100% procurement would be done of tuar, urad and masoor under price support scheme for the next 4 years. So please remember this, that the mission duration is of 6 years, but here it says that 100% procurement of tuar, urad and masoor would be done for 4 years. So please remember this part, don't get confused at all. Mission time duration is 6 years, but procurement will be done for 4 years. Implementing agencies are NAFED and NCCF, and farmers are to be registered and linked through agreements to ensure coverage. Now let us see some MCQs. That says that the Union Cabinet has approved the mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses for which period? So it is for 2025-26 to 2030 and 31. What are the production target of pulses? So production target of pulses is 350 lakh tons. यहाँ पे जो हमने पढ़ा था 350 lakh tons and 310 lakh hectares is the area. Now Which digital platform will track breeder, foundation and certified seed production under the mission? So as we are aware of that there are different categories of seeds that are there: breeder seeds, foundation seeds, certified seeds. So which digital platform will track these seeds production under the mission? So the portal name is Sathi portal, that stands for Seed Authentication, Traceability and Holistic Inventory Portal. So B, Sathi portal is the right answer. Now the next question is that who among the following received the National Dhanvantri Ayurved Award 2025 for contributions to Ayurvedic scholarships and literature? तो किसको नेशनल धन्वंतरी आयुर्वेद अवार्ड मिला है? सो द नेम इज प्रोफेसर बनवारी लाल गौर. So B is the right answer. He has been recognized for 6 decades for academic contributions, 31 books and Sanskrit scholarships. So Professor Banwari Lal Gaur. Now again a very important question that says that which global company has signed an MOU with DPIIT in October 2025 to strengthen India's biotech startup system? तो कौन सी कंपनी के साथ MOU साइन किया है so that India's biotech startup system can be strengthened? And the right answer is Thermo Fisher Scientific. So C is the right answer. DPIIT has signed an MOU with Thermo Fisher Scientific to support 500 plus biotech startups. So C is the right answer. Now next question is that who has recently assumed charge as Secretary of Department of Commerce, that comes under Ministry of Commerce and Industry? So the right answer is Rajesh Agrawal. So B is the right answer. Again another appointment question that says that who has taken over as Director General of NCC, that is National Cadet Corps, in October 2025. So NCC के Director General अब बने हैं Lieutenant General Virendra Vats. So B is the right answer. Now, what is the name of nationwide campaign on unclaimed financial assets launched in 2025? So a campaign has been launched on unclaimed financial assets. We'll talk about it in a while. But what is the name of that campaign? So the name of that campaign is Aapki Poonji Aapka Adhikar. So B is the right answer. Here is a screenshot that says that Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to launch nationwide awareness campaign of unclaimed financial assets, Aapki Poonji Aapka Adhikar, that is your money, your right, from Gandhinagar, Gujarat on 4th of October 2025. This campaign has been launched to raise awareness on unclaimed financial assets. जो financial assets unclaimed रह जाते हैं जैसे कि इंश्योरेंस क्लेम्स, बैंक डिपॉजिट्स, डिविडेंड, शेयर, म्यूचुअल फंड्स एक्सेट्रा, उनके लिए अवेयरनेस स्प्रेड करने के लिए इस कैंपेन को शुरू किया गया है. दिस कैंपेन इज ऑफ 3 months, October to December 2025. It will guide citizens on searching, updating records and claiming their assets. Also, it will strengthen financial inclusion, empower citizens to access their rightful money. Now, another very important news that is relating to RBI monetary policy, October 2025. So we know that bi-monthly this committee meets and then it is decided whether the repo rate is changed, it's kept same, या what's the stance now, क्या रिवाइज किया गया है, what are the projections, everything is given. The October one is very very important for us because it's just before our exam. For RBI, the upcoming exam of RBI on 18th of October, this news is very very important. Also, it gives us certain data relating to certain projections by international organizations and that becomes very important क्योंकि वो updated data होता है, what they have updated about our GDP growth rate, and that's highly likely to be asked in our exam. So please let us now full-fledgedly in full focus, let us read now this news that says that policy rates and stance. So firstly, I have taught you June and August monetary policy committee, what it had said that also. Right, now here we studied that what were the rates, किसका क्या मीनिंग था. आई ऑल्सो टोल्ड यू रेपो रेट का क्या मतलब होता है, रिवर्स रेपो रेट का क्या मतलब है, what is SLR, what is CRR. I told you what is MSF, what is SDF. We have studied all of that, right? Now here we are going to see that what are the rates and have been they changed or not and etc. So repo rate is unchanged at 5.5%. The monetary stance is neutral, reflecting a balanced approach supporting growth while maintaining financial stability. This means that the rate has not been changed and it has been kept the same. Repo rate is still at 5.5 percentage. Now you have to tell me now what is the rate of SLR and what is the rate of SDF. That's also not changed. The policy stance is neutral. So please remember this, that policy stance is neutral. Now what does this report says? It says that for financial year 2025-26 GDP forecast has been revised upwards to 6.8 percentage from earlier 6.5 percentage. Now this is very important. दैट सेज कि जो जीडीपी का फोरकास्ट था वो पहले 6.5% प्रोजेक्ट किया गया था, बट नाउ आरबीआई हैज़ रिवाइज्ड उनका जीडीपी फोरकास्ट एंड नाउ आरबीआई सेइंग कि हमारी जो जीडीपी ग्रोथ है वो 6.8% होगी. पहले उन्होंने कहा था दैट दिस ग्रोथ रेट वुड बी 6.5%, बट नाउ दे आर सेइंग दैट इट वुड बी 6.8%. फॉर Q1 real GDP grew by 7.8%, fastest in 7 quarters, up from 7.4% in Q4 of financial year 2024-25, meaning that real GDP has grown by 7.8%, that is fastest in 7 quarters. तो Q1 के हमारे पास results आ गए हैं of our financial year 2025-26 and the growth rate was 7.8%, right? 7.8%, and the GDP forecast has been revised to 6.8%. These are quarterly projections, and for financial year 26-27 the estimate of RBI is 6.6%. So for 25-26 the projection is 6.8%. For 26-27 the projection is 6.6%. The drivers of growth, because RBI is saying that this growth will happen because of strong consumption, investment, government spending, good monsoon, GST 2.0, improved credit flow, rising capacity utilization, etc. And therefore RBI is saying कि इस साल और ज़्यादा growth होने वाला है. So उन्होंने अपना projections revise कर दिया है. Now if we talk about inflation, so we studied in our August monetary policy report that the CPI forecast was 3.1%, but now this forecast has even been lowered down. So now this forecast is 2.6% of CPI. So CPI inflation ka forecast is 2.6%. If we see recent CPI trends, so July mein CPI was 1.6%, that is 8-year low CPI, and in August it was 2.1%. The factors are there behind lower inflation is that prolonged 9-month food price has been declined and therefore CPI has declined. GST rate rationalization have taken place and therefore simplified taxes are there now. Lowered prices हुए उसकी वजह से, and it has impacted around 11.4% of CPI basket. Because of all these factors CPI has declined. So RBI also has said that now the CPI will be 2.6%. This is the forecast for 2025-26. Now this I was talking about global agencies growth projections. So these are updated global agencies growth projections given in today's PIB. So becomes very important for us to know that IMF says that 6.4% will be the growth in financial year 2026, which says that it would be 6.9% in 26 and 6.3% in financial year 2027. S&P Global says that it would be 6.5% in 2026. UN says it would be 6.3% and 6.4% in 27. CII says that it would be around 6.4% to 6.7%, and OECD said that it would be 6.7%, and now RBI has said that it would be 6.8% in 26 and 6.6% in 27. So these are updated ones. October में आया है, so becomes very important, very near from our exam. So you have to learn all these growth agencies, global agencies growth projections. Now some MCQs that says that RBI has revised India's GDP growth forecast to 6.8%, and what was India's real GDP growth rate in Q1? That was 7.8%. So see, this news is completely very important. This is not possible to frame MCQ on every line, but please remember I have just framed 2 or 3, 4 MCQs, but the complete news is very important. The RBI CPI inflation forecast is now 2.6% from 3.1%, and CPI inflation has reached an 8-year low of 1.6% in July 2025. Now the last question for the day is that where is National Conference on Land Administration and Disaster Management being held? So the right answer is Gandhinagar, and it would take place on 4th of October. So we'll read this news again जब PIB में आएगा on 4th of October. Till then we just have to know that this conference is being taken place in Gandhinagar. So this C is the right answer. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I hope कि 15-20 minutes में आपको ये complete news coverage मिल रहा है and you are learning this new things, and I hope you are benefiting from this. If you did like the session, please like, share and comment, and please subscribe the channel. Please join our Telegram channel too, and also please comment down for anything else or any doubt or anything if you want to ask me. And thank you for watching.